This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for February 8, 2023, man believed to be of unsound mind dies after being hit by a car. A man believed to be of an unsound mind died on Tuesday after being hit by a car along Kenilworth Main Road in Hanover. He is yet to be identified by the Sandy Bay police. The police report that about 1:45 p.m., a medical doctor attached to the Falmouth Hospital in Trelawney was driving his BMW motorcar from the direction of the Lucy Hospital towards Montego Bay St. James when the man reportedly walked into the path of the vehicle and was hit. The man sustained injuries to his head and the body. He died on the spot. The Sandy Bay police were summoned. The scene was processed by the police and the body removed. Popular anchovy St. James bar operator murdered. A popular anchovy St. James bar operator was gunned down while at Lawson Square in the parish on Monday afternoon. He is 38-year-old Sheldon Gold, who lived in Roehampton District in Anchovy. The shooting happened around 3:10 p.m. The police reported that Gold was walking along the roadway when he was pounced upon by two armed men who opened fire. He was shot multiple times. His attackers escaped in the area on foot. The police were summoned and Gold was transported to the Cornwall Regional Hospital. He later succumbed to his injuries. Policeman charged in cooking oil theft granted $750,000 bail. Detective Corporal Maurice Whittingham, who is charged in connection with the multi-million-dollar robbery of a delivery truck carrying cooking oil, was yesterday granted $750,000 bail. The bail application was made by attorney-at-law Lindell Wellesley before Parish Judge Nicole Kellier in the St. Catherine Parish Court. As part of his bail, Whittingham, who was attached to the National Intelligence Bureau, was ordered to report to the Olympic Gardens Police Station on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, and to surrender his travel document. A curfew order was also imposed, and the policeman was also ordered not to interfere with witnesses in the case. He is to return to court on March 10. Allegations are that on Saturday, December 17, 2022, Whittingham and his co-accused Michael Daly, who was reportedly dressed in police paraphernalia, stopped a delivery truck along the Spanish Town bypass in St. Catherine. The truck, which is owned by Separate Limited, was laden with cooking oil valued at more than $3 million. It is alleged that Whittingham approached the driver of the truck and asked about his data entry record and took him to a Honda motor car. The truck, along with the sideman, was then driven to an unknown location. The truck was later located in the community of Thetford, which is located near Old Harbor. A subsequent report was made and an investigation was launched, which resulted in the arrest of Whittingham and Daly. Further investigation led to them being charged with robbery with aggravation and kidnapping. Man charged for murder of British visitor linked to other crimes. Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitzbailey yesterday disclosed that a man charged for the shooting death of a British national at a guest house in St. James last month has been linked to other murders. Javon Brown, 23, of Baileystown, Clarendon, was charged over the weekend for the January 2 murder of Sean Patterson. Brown, who has been charged with murder and using a prohibited weapon to commit murder, is expected to go to court next week. Speaking at yesterday's monthly Jamaica Constabulary Force press conference, Bailey said that he has been tied to other crimes. He was picked up in relation to this matter, but there were additional matters that he was involved with. For example, he was involved with a double murder. In Kingston Central, he was arrested and charged with the murder of two persons. And there is also another murder that took place in Kingston Central that he was wanted for. He will be charged with that one, Bailey said. 3 men listed as persons of interest in fatal Gregory Park shooting. The St. Catherine South Police have listed 3 men as persons of interest in relation to yesterday's fatal shooting of a woman in Gregory Park in Portmore. 52-year-old Diana Griffiths was gunned down at her gate yesterday morning. Being sought by the police are Sandra Tracy, Ian Thomas, and Miguel Tracy. The men are being asked to turn themselves into the Portmore Criminal Investigations Branch. Additionally, anyone with information about the whereabouts of the men is being asked to contact the St. Catharines South Police at 876-949-8422 or Crime Stop at 311. Police responsible for most fatal shootings in 2022. During 2022, the Jamaica Constabulary Force continued to account for the greatest number of fatal shooting incidents among Jamaica's security forces, with officers being responsible for over 100 of the total of 134 fatalities for the period. This is according to the Independent Commission of Investigation's fourth quarter report for 2022, which said that the number of fatalities is 2 more people than in 2021 and represents an increase of under 1% over last year. In fact, the report, which was tabled in Parliament on Tuesday, reveals that 2022 is the third consecutive year since 2019 where police fatal shootings have increased. According to the Commission, the JCF was solely and directly involved in the fatal shooting of 120 people, noting that of the number, 16 fatalities concerned off-duty officers. Thus, 104 fatal shootings occurred whilst members of the JCF were engaged in operational policing duties in 2022, the report stated. In terms of the other security forces, the INDECOM report revealed that the Jamaica Defense Force was directly involved in the fatal shooting of 7 people, which equates to 2 less persons than in 2021 and 5 less than 2020. The Department of Correctional Services was involved in 2 fatal shootings in 2022. Both victims were unarmed attempted escapees. 1 further escapee was shot and wounded. Additionally, the report said the 134 fatalities are 7 more people than were shot and killed in 2022 than in 2021. This represents a slight 6% increase over 2021. Of note is the 40% increase in the number of non-fatal shooting incidents, which is the highest figure in the past 5 years, the document outlined, revealing that 95 persons were shot and injured in 2022. Overall, the report highlighted that there were 164 civilian deaths concerning the security forces, 134 by fatal shootings, 25 deaths in custody, 3 fatal road traffic collisions, and 2 fatalities by other means during the period January to December 2022. For the 10-year period 2013 to 2022, a total of 1,352 people were shot and killed by the security forces, the document further stated. The Commission's fourth quarter report for 2022 reviews the patterns and the practices of shooting incidents for January to December 2022 with a comparative analysis for previous years. Issues relating to members of the security forces involved in fatal and non-fatal shooting incidents, off-duty shooting incidents, multiple fatality shooting incidents, no-gun, no-weapon shooting incidents, and the planned operations were also highlighted and assessed. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.